Okay, y'all. I'm about to get real vulnerable right now. Um, y'all have heard me mention my sewing room or studio or whatever you want to call it, and how I really needed to get in here and get some work done. I'm getting ready to show y'all the current state of things, and I'm not going to cry because I decided Easter is a time of new beginnings, right? And I'm going to give myself some grace and some love. And I'm going to come up here and handle this. What you see behind me, now the cat tree kind of has to stay because that's the cat's favorite thing. I have this big dining table here behind me covered with fabric. I have a desk over in the corner with all kinds of things on it that need to be dealt with. I have a ton of paint. I have a ton, y'all, a ton of fabric. I don't know if you can see this cabinet here behind me full of fabric. And then I have Rubbermaid bins full of fabric. This closet rack thing over here has got Poshmark clothes on it. Some are listed, some are not. I have more to deal with. And I'm really on the verge of just donating everything because it's just really, and my mental health is just like to the end right now. I'm being very vulnerable right now about this. Why does my eye look funny? Y'all, I've had 2 surgeries on this eye, and it looks so different from the other one now. Like, right here, it looks so weird to me. Anyway, so I'm being vulnerable with y'all. It's not dirty. There's no trash in here. This is just all stuff that needs to be better organized and categorized and stuff. And I watched somebody yesterday who went through a 7-step plan for organizing a craft room. And I'm going to do it starting today. We're going to get it done, y'all. Because this is probably the new definition of insanity. Not doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That definition of insanity. This is my new definition of insanity, y'all. I avoid this room because it creates so much stress in me. And the only way I'm going to get past that and be able to use it, I want to film over there in front of the window with the sunshine coming in where I can look outside, see the birds and the squirrels and the trees. I want to be able to be up here and work on my journals and my planners while the girls are up here chilling on their cat tree. I want to be up here and be surrounded by my pretty things. I've got a quilt that my great-grandmother made before I was born. I have another one that my grandmother and great-grandmother on the other side of the family made years before I was born. I have quilts that were made for my children when they were babies. My wedding dress is in the closet. But still, I think it's beautiful. And I want to be up here and be able to relax and breathe and create beautiful things while I'm surrounded by beautiful things. Like, I love that. Look at the pretty seashell thing, y'all. Isn't that cool? That's cool. And all of these little planters were what flowers were sent to the hospital in when my babies were born. And then I made the sign back there, that platter came from my great-grandmother's house. And I made this sign. And I painted this sign up here. Anyway, I'm going to get busy. I'm being vulnerable. I'm showing y'all this is the reality right now of what's going on with me. And we're getting ready to do a deep, deep dive and a deep, deep purge. And then I'm going to paint this room. And I don't want to put curtains on the wall, on the walls. No, don't put curtains on the walls. I don't want to put curtains on the windows because I want to keep that natural sunlight coming in. And it's upstairs, so it's not like anybody can see in here. It's not a bed, well, it is a bedroom, but nobody sleeps in here either, so it's not like you're going to see people undressed or anything like that. I think I want to do a garland, like a banner garland not a banner garland, a banner valance, you know, of the triangles, or maybe even just the torn lace and fabric and stuff tied and go across there. I think that could be pretty. I want to paint the walls a really soft, maybe peachy kind of pink, something warm like. And I want to paint all of the wood furniture a pretty creamy white color. I've got some furniture in storage that I want to bring up here. I've got my grandmother's sewing machine from 1970. I believe we figured out it was from 1972, maybe. I've got it in storage. I have another one that a friend gave me that belonged to her grandmother. It's in a beautiful wood cabinet, and I want to get those put up here. I've got my great grandfather's chair up here, and yeah. And when I get this table cleaned up, I'm going to tell you a funny story about the table and how my daughter, in the back of a Honda Accord, my daughter and I managed to bring a 4 section drop leaf table or gate leg table in the back seat of a Honda Accord. It's a pretty funny story, y'all. Anyway, so I'm showing y'all this. Give me some ideas for the cigar boxes. Besides purses. I don't want to make purses with them. That's not fun. Anyway, that's what things are right now. I just wanted to show y'all so you know that whatever things look like, it's crazy all the time. Crazy.